Good morning, all. Welcome back to my class. Today we are going to learn the rest of the lesson Glimpses of the Past. Do you remember our previous class? I already told you that this lesson describes the events and the circumstances that took place in India during the year 1757 to 1857. Turn your textbook to page number 41. Dissatisfaction 1835 to 56. Education in India was in Persian and Sanskrit. In 1835, an Englishman named Macaulay suggested a change. We should teach the natives through the English language. I agree. English education produced clerks to whom the British gave petty jobs under them. Incidentally, it also produced a new generation of intellectuals. We must educate our brothers and try to improve their material conditions. For that, we must convey our grievances to the British Parliament. By 1856, the British had conquered the whole of India. They cared little about the needs of Indians. Our kings have become puppets and we have lost our old jobs and lands. They are converting our brothers. You only talk, do something to drive them out. I am going to explain, so listen. Indians were taught Persian and Sanskrit. In 1835, an Englishman named Macaulay recommended the teaching of English in India. English education produced clerks who were given petty jobs, but it also produced a set of intellectuals. They said that Indians should learn English. They should improve their economic conditions and then convey their grievances to the British Parliament. By 1856, the British had conquered the whole of India. They cared little about the welfare of Indians. Indian kings and rulers became puppets of the British. The people had lost their jobs and lands. They felt the need to drive the white man out. I am going to read the textbook, so listen. The Sparks, 1855 to 57. Taxes continued to ruin the peasants. In Bengal, the Santals, who had lost their lands under new land rules, became desperate. In 1855, they rose in rebellion and massacred Europeans and their supporters alike. Discontent was brewing in the East India Company's army too. The white soldiers get huge pay, mansions to live in servants, while we get a pittance and slow promotions. The Angres ask us to cross the sea, which is against our religion. Who is the Topiwala to abolish our age-old customs? We must drive out the Angres. Sepoy Mangal Pandey attacked the adjutant of his regiment and was executed. Thousands of other sepoys revolted. They were stripped of their uniforms, humiliated, and put in irons. Few Englishmen had cared to understand Indian customs or the people's mind. Oh, proud Brahmin soldiers! Do you know that the grease on the bullet you have to bite is made from the fat of cows and pigs? What? The white man has deceived us too. Soon, chapatis were sent from village to village to tell the people that their emperor would want their services. Yes, all my village men will be ready. Similarly, lotus flowers circulated among Indian soldiers. Death to the foreigner. The masses gave all help and shelter to the patriots. I am going to explain, so listen. The Santals revolted in 1855 and killed many Europeans. The Indian soldiers in the British Army were also dissatisfied because they were poorly paid. They were sent to other countries. Sepoy Mangal Pandey attacked the white and was hanged. Thousands of sepoys were also put in chains. Stripped off means to take something away from someone. Humiliate means to make somebody feel very embarrassed. The Brahmin soldiers came to know that Their bullets had fat of cows and pigs. The English did not care about Indian customs. Chapatis were sent from village to village. With them was the message that the native emperor would want their services. Similarly, lotus flowers were circulated among Indian soldiers. The masses also gave all help and support. I am going to read the textbook, so listen. Revolt 1857. Then there was a violent outbreak at Meerut. The sepoys marched to Delhi. Long live our Emperor Bahadur Shah. The rebellion spread wider. Many landlords had lost their lands because of the British policies, and they were so. The white man's rule must end. Yes, we will help you. I am going to explain, so listen. The sepoys marched to Delhi and accepted Emperor Bahadur Shah as their head. The rebellion spread. Many landlords had lost their lands. They helped the revolt. Look at the textbook I am going to read. The Fight for Freedom, 1857. Many former rulers like Begum Hasrat Mahal of Lucknow were bitter. The white man has taken away my kingdom. They joined the upsurge against the foreigner. Popular leaders like Maulvi Ahmadullah of Faizabad told the people, "Rise, brothers, rise. The Angrez is ruining our land." The people rose everywhere in Bareilly, Kanpur, and Allahabad. Asimullah Khan told Tatia Topi, "We should have Peshwa Nana Sahib as our leader in this war of independence." The patriots pounced upon the British and fought pitched battles all over North India. 80-year-old Kunwar Singh of Bihar received a bullet in his wrist. "Mother Ganga, this is my last offering to you." I am going to explain, so listen. Begum Hasrat Mahal of Lucknow, Asimullah Khan, Peshwa Nana Sahib, Kunwar Singh of Bihar pitched battles all over North India. So did the people in Bareilly, Kanpur, and Allahabad. This marked the beginning of India's first war of independence. Kunwar Singh of Bihar received a bullet in his wrist. He just cut it off, throwing it into the Ganga. He said that it was his last offering. That's all for the day. Thank you.